MBO Radio, Sweet to the Soul, and it's KD, and I'm here with J-Star and RC in the station. How are you guys?
Doing good. How you doing?
That is awesome. I'm doing good too. So J-Star,
Yeah.
well, RC, you're a friend of the station. You've been here plenty of times.
Yeah, like family.
Yeah, RC is definitely like family. And J-Star, you're coming all the way from California.
Yeah, from LA.
From LA.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Yeah.
awesome. And guys, J-Star, he's a new artist, rapper, upcoming artist right now, and he has his new album, First Wave, that's out. Very cool album. This is your first and only album, right? First Wave?
Yeah, it's my first album, my debut album. Just released it. Yeah.
When did you just release it?
On the 10th. On the 10th, 8th.
On the 8th
Yeah.
of this month.
On
Oh,
Sunday,
day after
yeah.
my birthday.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
That's
cool.
awesome. Okay, and can you please talk more about the tracks that you have on there?
Yeah. You know, it's like a variety of stuff, like you know, stuff about like, you know, talking about, you know, relationship issues, you know what I'm saying, like stuff that, you know, you just listen to, just vibe to, you know, and talk about like real stuff too, you know what I mean? So it's like a variety of like everything pretty much.
Would this be more of like experiences that you've gone through, relationships that you've gone through?
Yeah, I'll say it's like experiences, yeah. Like a couple songs, like I'll just talk about like, you know, my past issues with like relationships or, you know, current issues.
What were?
You know, just like you know
What
what I'm saying?
happened?
Like, I mean, like, you know, just like my girl, like, you know, like just like the issues and stuff, like relationship. You know, I got a girl right now, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like just expressing it in a song, like our issues, our current issues, and you know our past issues that we had, and just expressing it.
How long have you guys been together?
We've been together for 3 years now.
3 years.
Yeah.
Awesome. And you're 20.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just turned 20.
And you said that you attend college.
Mm-hmm.
Can you please tell us what college you attend?
Yeah, Pasadena City College. My
Okay.
second year in college, so.
Awesome. And in college, are you studying music or anything that influences?
Yeah, I'm taking a couple classes, music. I took choir last semester. I'm taking music appreciation right now. But I major sociology though, so that's my major right now.
Are students supportive of your new album?
Yeah, you know, a lot of people in LA, you know, in class, you know, I make some friends and I give them some like stickers and stuff for my album and stuff like that.
That's
so.
sweet. Are you gonna like perform at college parties?
Yeah, I mean, I want to. I performed in LA a couple times in San Diego, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you usually perform in nightclubs or is it like venues?
Yeah, like venues, like I usually open up.
For
So,
festivals?
yeah.
Who have you opened up for so far?
Opened up for King Lil G, some other local, like a hip hop showcase in LA, and then a hip hop showcase in San Diego. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now in LA, do you see like a lot of celebrities all the time?
Yeah, I do. I see them like just crossing the street.
Really?
Yeah, like just driving, just seeing them.
Who have you seen?
I seen Chris Brown.
Chris, really?
Yeah, just driving.
Oh my God! So it's just like open
yeah,
like
it's
that.
like it's normal, I guess. You know what I mean? Kid Ink, you know, I'm cool with Kid Ink. You know, I see him a lot, I see him often and stuff like that. So.
You're cool with him, so you say you have like a friendship with him?
Yeah,
or?
like you know, like we go out like a couple months ago or December, like during Christmas, we went out to feed the homeless over in the streets of LA, like Compton area, and then just went out for dinner with the whole squad and stuff like that.
How did that happen? How did you guys meet? Like, how did you just end up going to feed the homeless with him? That's
well, it was like a little event that you know, I know a girl. Like I'm real close with her. She's real cool with Kid Ink, and she's like part of the team with him and stuff like that, like a street team. And then she just told me to come out and you know just like support and feed the homeless, you know. But it wasn't really like the homeless thing wasn't really like for like just to see Kid Ink, you know, just like to giving back to the community, you know what I'm saying? So,
okay.
Pretty much, yeah.
And you built that relation from there.
Yeah, it was just yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Awesome. That's really great. Okay, so in LA and you're in New York, have you seen any difference?
Yes, it's a big difference actually. Like, traffic is crazy here.
It is.
It's crazy.
Very crazy.
I just went to Brooklyn yesterday. It's crazy. Like 4 miles took me like 40 minutes. It's crazy.
Yes. And have you and RC been working on music together? What have you guys been working on so far? Were you part of his First Wave album?
Yes.
You were?
2 tracks, I think.
Okay.
I met J-Star when he was like 16. Like.
Really? How did this?
Somehow he got a hold of my Drunk Girls video. And,
Drunk Girls.
Yeah, yeah. It was a minute ago when I was like 19 years old. I was like his age, and I was going ham, and he got a hold of it and he liked it, and then we started talking from then. And then, you know, I seen the growth, and he's you know, he's an amazing artist today. So, you know, I think there's a lot of good things in the future for him, and I feel like, you know, he's going to be an asset to what I have to bring to the table, and I'm going to be an asset for him as well. And I feel like, you know, this First Wave album is literally what it means. It's a first wave. Like, it's the first wave of what he's going to be doing, and there's more to come.
Okay, and so you were a part of 2 tracks on this album.
Yeah.
Are you guys working on anything else coming up?
Yeah, we're just gonna get this video done on Sunday, and then when I get back to Cali, you know, we're gonna work on some stuff.
And you're shooting the video in New York?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
We got a couple locations, Times Square for sure.
And this is for your new project, right?
Yeah, just for one song. The one that is playing right now, All Love.
All Love.
Yeah.
This video's for that.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Okay, so your new project, do you have any music coming out?
Right now, we plan on releasing like a little like duo mixtape in probably a couple months or.
Yeah, joint like, mixtape probably like around the winter fall.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be crazy.
Okay, because the last mixtape you had was FRAATtober, right?
FRAATtober.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really awesome, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is now like building upon the FRAAT brand.
Yeah.
So he's like an artist now that's a part of your brand.
It's like family, man. You know, like to me, I mean, you know, like, I mean, he's repping FRAAT more than a lot of people that are like my best friends that's repping FRAAT.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm very appreciative, and he's bringing it to Cali, and soon I'm going to be relocating to Cali, from Cali to New York, back and forth. So it's, you know, we're taking it from coast to coast.
Right. And so the new project you're recording, that'll all be California.
Yeah.
Cali.
Like let me
say
Cali. Yeah.
Cali. That would be a Cali vibe, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. And so, RC, from you, because you have recorded music in New York and Cali, what do you think is like the difference culture-wise within the music?
I think in New York, it's more about just straight to the point business. Okay. You know, in California, it's like people are more open to your new ideas and what you have to bring to the table, and people are more amazed. It's like, I made it to MTV, right, my last video. It's like in New York, it's like, oh, all right. In California, it's like, that's amazing, you know?
Right.
So it's definitely a different vibe. I think California has a better, you know, as far as like I'm not gonna say better music vibe, but it's just a better vibe as far as bringing it to the people. Mm-hmm. Like they're more open to hear what you have to bring to the table. Other than New York, they're just like, okay, what else is new, you know? So
that's great. And in this new project, are you gonna talk on more issues about your own experiences, or?
Yeah. You know, like this one, I'm just like, you know, just add like a lot of different stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just one project, like, you know, my issues and, you know, just stuff like you could like party to, like that'll play in the club, you know, it was vibe to and stuff like that. So it's gonna be like this one's gonna be like a variety of different things, different genres and stuff.
So a variety of turn up music, variety of what you've been through, relationship wise. Your girlfriend, does she know you talk about her in your music? Does she listen to it?
Yeah, she listens. She's real supportive of my stuff, so, you know, I really appreciate that.
That's good. Is your family supportive?
Yeah, my mom's real supportive. My pops too. My mom's always you know, promoting my stuff on the gram, you know, to her coworkers, to her other family members, to her friends. So, you know, it means a lot. You know what I'm saying? So.
That's awesome. And where can we find you on social media?
You can find me on the Instagram on JStarFCP, and Twitter, the real JStar_.
Okay. Have you heard of JStar the Prince?
No, I haven't.
Have you heard of JStar the Prince?
No.
Okay. Yeah, because he said JStar, I'm like, is this JStar the Prince? This is another rapper that came in here, but he's not like. He's more. His music, your music style is totally different.
Yeah.
I'll say that much.
Okay.
Yeah, very much different, but it's a good thing.
Yeah.
I think both of you, JStar Prince and JStar, you guys are good artists. But where'd you get the name from?
Actually, you know, in like middle school, like I would always like just like write like lyrics in my notebook, and then my classmate would be like, oh, you gonna be a star one day, like you should just start rapping, like maybe you could be a star, and then that just like stuck to me, like, okay, my first name is Josh, so just put the first letter in my letter, and then JStar, so that's how I came up with the name. Yeah.
You see how different Cali is? Like, when I was in middle school, right, my name, they'd be like, you're never gonna make it. I'm like, alright. It's very different, yeah.
True.
And so you've been writing music since you're in middle school?
Yeah, like not really like recording, but I always used to just like write in my little notebook, but I never really like went to the official studio and doing like real recording until like my senior year of high school. So.
And how long have you been rapping then?
I've been rapping for, I say, like officially rapping or just like.
Officially, or just in general. When did you literally decide I'm gonna spit some bars?
I think probably like my freshman year of high school, so that was like 5 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when did you start recording?
Or like senior year.
Senior year of high school.
So that's like 2-3 years ago. Like officially recording, like going to the studio and working on some stuff, dropping singles and stuff like that. So.
Okay, and who are your influences that you grew up listening to, or that?
You know, Pac, of course.
Because he's West Coast.
Yeah, you know, West Coast.
Yeah.
I actually like Biggie a lot too. I like his flow. But like today, like the modern artists, I look up to Chris Brown a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
He's not even a rapper though.
I know, but like he switches up to like R&B, and like sometimes he'll do like some turn up stuff, or he'll rap. Like I don't know, I just like ever since I was small, like always listen to his music. Like yeah, he's a big influence to me. That's awesome. My opinion though. But, yeah.
Chris Brown, anyone else?
Kid Ink, I'm a big fan of Kid Ink too. I like his style, like his like the beats that he does and stuff, his flow also. So yeah, pretty much those are the main people.
Chris Brown and Kid Ink. Yeah. And of course you met Kid Ink before.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. And RC, how as an artist are you like kind of an influence to him? Because you're like a seasoned artist right now.
I think it's more of just, you know, self-motivation with him. I feel like he sees what I do and he's like, oh, I'm motivated. I gotta do this too. Right. And that's what I like the most about him, because it's like some artists you gotta hold their hand. You know, you gotta teach him everything. I tell him one thing once and he just does it and it works and he's like, yo, this shit's working. So it's just like I made my mistakes along the way as far as being an artist and what to do and what not to do. So I tell him, listen, don't do that, do this, and he does it. And it's almost like everything just works. Like I kind of just give him the blueprint of what to do, and I think that's the best part. And plus, you know, he's very talented. You know, on his own. You know, he's a rapper and he's a singer. So it's like, he sings.
Okay, that makes sense. I was like, Chris Brown, would you?
Yeah, he's rapping and singing. I mean, even the song that we're doing today, not today, the song that we're doing Sunday for the video, it's a singing song. He's singing the whole time and he's rapping like part of it.
Okay,
you know,
so that's interesting.
Yeah, I sent him a record. I was like, yeah, I want you to do the hook. He came back with some melodies. Like, ooh, I was like, what? I was like, it was like, it's crazy. I was like, that's crazy. You should start singing more. And he listened to that, and now half his album is singing. It's just awesome. And it's a good look, you know, because there's not a lot of artists from Cali who are rappers turned singer. I mean, we have Drake from Toronto. Chris Brown obviously raps, but he's not quoted a rapper. He's actually a rapper and he can sing. Yeah. So it's like you don't have a lot of that.
Right.
You know.
Would you say like you kind of compare it to Drake in a way? Because I mean, Drake raps and sings.
I wouldn't say that only because his style is different.
Yeah.
He's like way different. Like his California style. Drake is more of like emotional and stuff like that. His is more just Cali, like, you know, that good vibe.
Yeah. Okay, so your new album, First Wave, is out. Yeah. You guys are shooting the video on Sunday. You are working on a new project, which will be worked on in California. Mm-hmm. And anything else? Do you have any shows coming up?
No shows right now. But when I get back to Cali, I'm gonna set up a couple shows. Especially when he comes down, when he moves down, I'm gonna set up a lot of shows together. So
you guys doing a performance together would be good.
Yeah, that'll be dope. Yeah. I wish it was here for in June, because June I have this big show.
Yeah.
June 11th, Paramount Theater, Peekskill, New York. Background dancers, opening act, the whole night, DJ. So it's gonna be crazy. I'm actually gotta go practice tonight for that.
In Peekskill, New York?
Yeah.
Okay. That's awesome. But I want to get back to you singing. That's what it was. Okay. So I want to get back to you singing. Yeah, sure. So when did you start, like, when did you find out that you were, like, a singer?
Like when I was young. Like, even before middle school, I just always, even in elementary school, like, I just used to just sing, like, all the time. Like,
is there anyone in your family that's, like, part of the music?
No, but my mom sings too, but she's just never, like officially done music, but she's a singer.
Okay.
She sings.
Your mom sings. Awesome. And RC, let me ask this. Yeah. What do you want people to get from your music, or from, like, this is your first album, what you're doing right now? What do you want to leave behind? If you had a legacy, what would that be?
If I had a legacy, you know, just like meaning, man. Like, when you listen to my music, like, there's like a meaning to it in a couple tracks, you know what I'm saying? Like, talking about, like, real issues that I experienced, you know what I'm saying? So, like, to leave, like, a legacy, you know, like I said, like, just, like, leave, like, a meaning that, like, means, like a positive thing, or, like, if, like, someone else just listen to it, like, that's going with their current issue, with their own issues, like, they could, like, relate to my issues, you know what I'm saying? So, that's what I just want to leave behind, you know? And, like, good vibes, pretty much.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's very awesome. And RC, is there anything that you want to leave behind with where you're going forward with the FRAAT and all the different artists that you're signing to this? Because obviously right now because at first you were with Nav, but I feel like you kind of broke away. You're like really doing your own thing here.
Well, I mean, I've always had the FRAAT thing. Nav was like, that was more of a adding to what I was already doing, more of a joint venture. But I think Nav relocated. Is he still in New York or?
Nav. The last time I saw
San Diego. I think he's in San Diego. So like, it might be a situation.
Well, because the last time I saw Nav, he was in New York promoting the 914 mixtape.
Yeah, I was on that mixtape. He was in New York,
but that was earlier this year.
I think as far as marketing, from a marketing standpoint, I think he's going to be involved later on down the line.
Okay.
It's just that right now it's just like with the distance, and I really don't know exactly what he's doing. I'm kind of just like moving forward, and then when I get a chance, I'll come back and be all right. Let's work again. Let's do this. Let's do that.
Right.
But we have we have J Star. Of course we have my cousin Jay Spit. We got another singer coming on board. Her name is Victoria. She's going to be coming soon, so that's going to be crazy. But as far as the team, I feel like the team is strong. I feel like we're better than ever. I feel like everybody's making their moves. I feel like I made my moves as far as Vivo and MTV. Now it's his turn to do that and carry the wave. And then, then we're going to both carry a flag together when we do the joint album. And after that, then everybody else is going to come out slowly but surely. But I feel like we're moving.
It's awesome. Yeah. It's really awesome. I'm really proud of this project that you guys have coming out. I can't wait to hear it. That's the first thing.
Appreciate it.
Really can't wait to hear it. Can't wait to see the video. I think that's going to be really dope.
Appreciate it.
And you said it's being shot in New York, right?
Yeah, Times Square and a couple other locations. So
that's going to be really great. Yeah. I can't wait to see that. All right, J Star. Thank you so much for coming through. This is MUR Radio. Thank you, RC, for bringing J Star and for being family to the station. And this is Sweet to the Soul. This is KD. You're just listening to an interview with RC and J Star.